E aí pessoal, hoje vamos continuar com a próxima parte do jogo Dreamfall Chapters. Lembrando que no final da última parte, Saga fugiu de casa entrando em um portal. Então, vamos lá. Aí a gente tá indo pro livro 5, né? E aqui algumas estatísticas sobre as decisões que eu tomei na parte anterior. Agora é o livro 5, Redux. E capítulo 12 é Recall. Parece que ela tá num quarto novo, né? Depois que ela sumiu lá do encontro lá com a Nexus depois de salvar Lux, ela apareceu de novo nesse outro tipo de hospital, ou clínica, parece. Numa outra cama diferente. Aí a gente não sabe se ela voltou a ficar em coma, né?
Zoe, you're awake.
E agora tem um macaco de pelúcia
Wonkers, get off me!
que fala.
What time is it? Wait, where am I?
You're in the hospital, Zoe. In Casablanca. Don't you remember?
Não.
No.
You got really sick, and they brought you here to make you better. I've been watching over you. You've been in a coma for a long, long time.
I'm not sure. I'm confused.
You just woke up, Zoe. It must be strange to be awake again. Don't worry. It'll pass. You just need to rest. Go back to sleep now. I'll watch over you.
No.
Wonkers, you don't sound like yourself.
You've been very sick, Zoe. You can't trust yourself right now. Just close your eyes and go back to sleep.
Não
You'll
mesmo.
feel much better afterwards.
No, I can't sleep anymore.
I wouldn't recommend that, Zoe. You're not well. You need to go back to sleep.
I need to get up.
I wouldn't recommend that, Zoe. You're not well. You need to go back to
Stop
sleep.
it, Wonkers.
Por que ele fica se repetindo? Parece que ele foi programado. Vamos explorar aqui.
The call button should really be next to the bed. Although, I guess they weren't expecting me to wake up from my coma anytime soon.
Someone will be with you shortly.
Those vitals aren't too bad.
Cadê a cama? Vamos ver o macaco aqui.
Good old Wonkers. For as long as I can remember, he's been there for me. Like a surrogate sibling and guardian. Best gift ever. But there's something not quite right about him. I can't put my finger on it, but he's not really Wonkers. Good old Wonkers. For as long as I can remember,
you
he's
tired,
been there for
Zoe?
me. Like
You
a
must be
surrogate
tired.
sibling and guardian.
Let's go back to
Best
sleep.
gift ever.
I'll stay
But
right here.
Esse
There's
Wonka está
something
Something not
assustando.
quite right about him. No, I don't want to sleep anymore.
You're not feeling well. I can tell. You're exhausted. And you're seeing things that aren't real.
I don't know what's wrong, but it's not me. It's this place. It's you, Wonkers. You're all wrong.
That hurts my feelings, Zoe.
Over 200 unread posts. So I was more popular in a coma than when I was awake. Encouraging. Get well, get better, please wake up, hope you recover, don't die. Where's that book you borrowed? Come back to us, all our love. Where were these people before my coma? I spent my 21st birthday in a coma. That's just sad. Hey, a message from Emma. Oh, she finally opened her gallery in Europolis. Nice. I'll have to visit soon. Jama sent me something. Knowing her, it's probably a list of exercises to get me back in the gym. Oh, an invitation from CTU to come back and talk about my experiences. What experiences? How to not succeed after graduation? Avoiding bed sores? Also, the event was 6 months ago. Fantastic. My surprisingly large circle of acquaintances has been busy talking about me in my absence. Now that I'm awake, I probably won't hear from any of them ever again. Over 200 unread posts. So I was more popular. Flowers from Liv. Hola, sweetie. I hope these flowers will brighten your day. Love, Liv. That's cute. I'm so happy to have Olivia Del Marco in my life. And Alien the cat is hands down the best electronics shop in Casablanca. I can't wait to go back. When was the last time I visited her shop? That was ages ago. Did it close down? I remember something about... what just happened?
Opa, parece que quando ela se lembra de alguma coisa,
happened to her.
esse lugar aí dá defeito, né? Da glitch.
Terrible.
Dá bug no
that
lugar.
was not just in my head. Something's definitely going on. Olivia. She's dead. I know it. I feel it. Shit. Am I losing my mind, or is reality glitching?
É, porque não é realidade.
Olivia. She's dead. I know it. I feel it. It's from Reza. I guess he stops by often. I mean, of course he does. I hope he's okay. It's from Reza. Thinking of you. I would hope so. Thinking of you. I would hope so. This must go into the hospital hallway. This must go into the hospital hallway.
Deve ser por ali, então vamos ver aqui primeiro,
I
depois a
won a
gente vai pra lá.
competition. Second place, I think. Jama was so proud. Prouder than my dad, perhaps. Definitely prouder than me. I'd almost forgotten. Graduation day in front of Jammy Hall. Cape Town University has the most beautiful views. I spent so many lazy afternoons with friends, sitting on jammy steps and looking out over the city. I remember feeling like the end of my bioengineering degree was impossibly far away. I can't believe I actually made it to graduation. It's almost like a dream. Come to think of it, I don't remember much from that day. I was there, I was wearing a gown, but who else was there? Dad? Reza? And what was the ceremony like? I just can't remember. Weird. Now I'm officially freaked
Memória
out.
falsa, por isso que ela tá...
Something's wrong. The whole graduation thing, something's definitely wrong
ela
here.
nunca se graduou, por isso que tá errado ali.
I'd almost...
Thanks for joining us. Things are generally going very well today. Wouldn't you say so, Marek?
Incredibly well, Rika. We'll soon be out of jobs, the both of us.
I honestly wouldn't mind one bit, Marek. Following up on yesterday's heartwarming Watty Corp story, the company behind everyone's favourite dream machine has announced that customer satisfaction has reached an unprecedented 110%.
Impressive, Rika, but who can argue? The Dreamer has changed everything.
Deixa o
An
macaquinho
end
ficar
to
se
war,
virando.
an end to violence, an end to poverty. What are we doing here, Marek? We should be in Dreamtime too.
You said it, Rika, you said it.
Watty Corp has also announced that surplus profits from the Dream Machine will go to sponsoring free dreamers for children in need worldwide, giving them the opportunity to escape their dreary, pointless existence for a life of
Nossa.
endless joy and happiness inside Dreamtime.
Imagina falar isso na TV.
Just another reason why Watty Corp is our favourite corporation, Marek. And they're not even paying us to say that. But seriously, things are great. They are so, so good. Just trust us on that.
Deixa eu ver esse quadro aqui.
Jardin de Roses. Home, sweet home for most of my tumultuous teenage years. Casablanca's a great place to grow up. Such an interesting mix of cultures and very safe and clean. But I'll have to move at some point if I want a career in pioneering. Maybe I'll go back to Cape Town or move to Europolis. I've always wanted to do that. Jardin de Roses. Home, sweet home for most of my Dad and me in Casablanca. Dad's been away a lot, travelling, but was still very close. I remember that day. We had one of our dad and daughter days. We walked around exploring the city, we went to a museum, and then we ate an amazing buffet dinner at the Wati Plaza Hotel downtown. Dad and me in Casablanca. Our 5th anniversary. Reza and I took the Vactrax to Norway and a hydrofoil to Svalbard. We spent a long weekend travelling around the island. We always talked about going to Svalbard. It's such an incredible place. So majestic and so alien. And I was totally geeking out about going inside the Doomsday Vault. 5 years together. Almost hard to believe. Things have been rocky between us from time to time. It's amazing that we lasted this long. I remember we stayed at the... what was the name of that place again? And where was it? I don't remember
Mas uma memória falsa.
any of it.
Já tá dando defeito já.
It's weird, but I remember nothing from the trip, aside from talking to Reza about it and this photo. We were there, and we've been together for 5 years. Haven't we?
Não.
No, this is wrong. This feels all wrong. That's me in Cape Town. This must have been Sandy Bay. Oh, beautiful waters, carefree days. Oh, I miss it. I remember this day vividly. 5 minutes after this picture was taken, there was a sudden influx of naked 70-year-old men, and that's when we realised what kind of beach this was. That's me in Cape Town. This must have been... I remember this day vividly. The Atlantic Ocean looks perfectly serene from here. When the megastorms aren't raging, of course, then not so much. I wonder where this hospital is located. Must be on one of the quieter beaches in Casablanca. The real estate must cost a fortune. The Atlantic Ocean looks perfectly serene from here. When the megastorms aren't raging, of course, then not so much. I wonder where this hospital is located. The Atlantic Ocean looks perfectly serene from here. When the megastorm... Mum, Dad, and me. That was when we moved to Casablanca. Mum and Dad were always moving when I was growing up, because of their jobs. This must have been the 5th or 6th home we moved into. I remember falling in love with the place as soon as we got there. It had all these nooks and crannies, a balcony, and my own room with an awesome view. There were so many hiding places. Me and Mum. We played hide and seek all the time. When she came after me, she would stomp her feet and shout. What was it she'd say again? I don't actually remember her voice that well. Or her face.
Mais uma
Or
memória falsa.
that she was there with Dad and me. Mum was... She wasn't... Where was she?
Mais uma memória falsa.
It's a card from Karen. Karen's nice. She's been a good friend, and she makes great coffee. It's a card from Karen. Karen's nice. She's been a good friend,
Parece que essa é
and she
verdadeira.
makes great coffee.
Bom, então sobrou o quê? Sobrou...
You don't sound right.
You're imagining things, Zoe. You're very, very tired. Sleeping will help you feel better. You should go back to sleep. Just for a little while.
No.
Vamos ver essa porta aqui.
Locked. All that beach and sunshine and I'm locked inside. Locked.
Provavelmente
All
é uma
that beach and
praia falsa,
sunshine and
né?
I'm locked
Vamos
inside.
tentar ir no corredor, então.
This must go into the hospital hallway. This must go into the hospital hallway. It's locked. Why on earth would they lock a hospital room? That feels unsafe. It's locked. Why on earth would they lock a hospital room? That feels unsafe.
Ver se tem mais alguma coisa aqui. Só sobrou o armário, né? Tem mais uma coisa pra gente achar. Ah.
No, this isn't really me anymore.
Então tá.
No, this isn't really me anymore.
É, então não quer vestir roupa, então tá.
I'd almost forgotten this. I won a competition. Second place, I think. Jama was so proud. Prouder than my dad, perhaps. Definitely prouder than me. I'd almost forgotten this. I won a competition. Second place, I think. Casablanca's a great... Maybe I'll go back to Cape Town. Jardin de Rode. Casablanca's a great place to grow
Será que a
up.
gente
Locked.
perdeu algum aqui?
Dad's been away. I remember Dad and me. I remember that day. That's me. That's me in Cape Town. I wonder whether the Atlantic Ocean looks perfectly serene. It's a card from Karen. It's a card from Karen.
100%.
Impressive, Rika, but who can argue? The Dreamer has changed everything.
An end to war, an end to violence, an end to
Thinking
poverty.
of you.
What are we doing here, Marek? We should be in Dreamtime too.
You said it, Rika, you said it.
Watty Corp has also announced that
Your call
surplus
has been
profits from the Dream
registered.
Machine will
We
go
will
to
send someone
sponsoring
to your
free
room
dreams.
Not
as
being
soon
in
as
a
possible.
coma probably helps. Those vitals aren't too. Not being in a coma probably helps.
Assistance for a life of endless joy
All nurses
and
are
happiness
currently busy.
inside Dreamtime.
Please wait for the next available nurse.
Good
Just another
old
reason why
wonkers.
Is our favourite corporation, Marek. And they're not even paying us to say that.
Get well. I spent my jump. Oh my. Oh get. Hey jump. Oh get. I spent my.
Aqui também não tem
There's
nada.
something not quite right.
But seriously, things are great.
I guess he stops
They are
by
so
often.
necessary.
It's from Reza.
Just trust us on
Onde é
that.
que deve estar isso?
I guess he stops by often. It's from Reza. Thinking of you. I would hope so.
Bom, achei aqui.
Liv had an accident. She's dead. She never sent me a get well card.
What are you doing, Zoe? You shouldn't be on your
O
feet.
macaquinho já tá desesperado já, porque
I'll
sabe que a
tuck
gente
you
tá
in and
acordando.
read you a little story, just like in the old days.
Liv didn't send this. It's not real. Liv had an accident. She's dead. She never sent me a get well card. I didn't graduate. I dropped out.
Ah,
I mean-
trocou.
Sometimes I wish I hadn't. But this is a false memory.
You don't look well, Zoe. You're probably seeing things.
I never
Please lie
graduated
down,
from Cape Town University.
just for a minute. I'll watch over you. I'll sing for you.
Não, obrigado.
I didn't graduate. I dropped out. I mean, sometimes I wish I hadn't. But this, we talked about going to Svalbard, but we never did. We broke up, and that trip, it never happened.
This isn't helping anyone, Zoe. You're just going to ruin everything.
Pra quem?
This isn't a
Stop.
real memory.
Please go back to bed.
Pra quem que tá
Go back to sleep, Zoe.
arruinando
We
tudo?
talked about going to Svalbard, but we never did. We broke up, and that trip, it never happened. Helena was never part of our lives. It was just me and Dad. She abandoned us when I was an infant. Helena was never in a family photo. It's a false memory.
É.
Helena was never part of our lives. It was just me and Dad.
Bom, e agora?
Oh my
Agora
God.
deu certo.
This isn't real. This place is a hallucination or a projection. I need to get out of here.
Look what you've done. Why couldn't you just leave things be?
O macaquinho tá
We could
desesperado.
be happy here together. The both of us. Forever.
Não.
I need you to go back to sleep, Zoe. Now. Before it's too late.
Não, não é.
Before...
Something's wrong. This place, and you. You're all wrong. You're not you.
That doesn't make any sense, Zoe. Of course I'm me. I've always been me. Wonkers, your old friend. Your best friend in the whole world.
You look the same, but you don't act the same, and you don't sound the same. It's like someone put you together from memory, but they didn't get the details right. They didn't know you like I know you, and they probably figured it wouldn't matter. That's what's wrong with this whole place. It's made of memories, and some of them are not right. Europolis, Arcadia. I wasn't dreaming. They were real. This is the dream, or a dream made physical. By me. I made this, and I can see through it.
But I'm real, Zoe? Aren't I?
Of course you are, Wonkers. Of course you're real.
Are you sure you don't want to play a game? We haven't played a game in so long.
I'm sorry, Wonkers.
Okay, then. Promise to wake me up later?
I promise.
Nighty-night.
I'll miss you too, buddy.
Ah, olha só, tem uma parede aqui de, sei lá, lugar de científico. Abrimos a porta. Nossa, o lugar todo sci-fi aqui, hein? Ô, logo. Ih! Ela tá com roupa de que? De cobaia? Ou será que ela trabalha lá ou é propriedade de pesquisa? O negócio agora tá bizarro. 3 dias atrás. O Bip já tá em pé.
Bip, stop that. It's not a toy. You could kill someone. Someone you don't want to kill.
Send for a healer, you cretins! My legs are broken!
What do we do with her?
I haven't decided yet. We have enough on Sister Alessandra to hold a summary court-martial and execute her. Or we send her to Sadir to stand trial. She'll face death. Or worse, a solitary life sentence in the black hole. To be honest, I think that decision should be yours.
See?
She must stand trial. But we don't know what's happening in Sadir. Someone may want to protect her. And we can't bring her with us to Mercuria. Our people must know the truth. Alessandra needs to stand trial for what she's done in Sadir. She's murdered thousands, and she believes she's righteous. Nothing will be gained from sparing her life.
Não sei, acho que é melhor mostrar pras pessoas.
Let's send her home.
Good. We'll send a ship back to Azadir as soon as possible. Lock her up and keep her safe. She'll be going home to Sadir.
Let me go, you fools. You're doing the Shadow's work. Goddess, help me. Oh, it hurts.
What now, Kian?
We go back, and we end this. Can I count on your help?
You can. When I followed you here, I had no idea. I had my suspicions. I don't trust Vamon and Saya. They've been lying to us, and they're planning something. But I was blinded by faith and my trust in the Council. I followed you so that I could arrest you, kill you, if necessary, to have my eyes opened this way. A veil's been lifted, all thanks to you, and the Dolmari, of course. Your man Liko. I failed you. I failed our nation. And I'm sorry for that, Kian, for distrusting you. I should have known better.
Vamos ver aqui.
I'm disappointed in him. He should know me better than to think I would knowingly betray my people. But I won't confront him about it until after the war is won. Our friendship may never be the same, but we need to put this behind us and move on. He should have known better than to brand me a traitor. But I understand why he made that mistake.
Sei, vamos ver isso aqui.
I gave you reason to doubt me.
I'm not so sure about that, Kian. I acted rashly and...
General, Harmy, I forgive you.
Huh.
There's one thing I must know. Who told you that Liko and I had gone to Gien?
Mother Utana. Don't ask me how she knew. Well, she has her sources. She urged me to follow you.
She wanted you to see this with your own eyes.
Perhaps so, but how would she know what I'd find here?
She trusted me.
Yes, although if she already knew the truth, why did she say nothing? It wouldn't have been better to keep me in Mercuria and arrest Vamon and Sire?
I'm sure she had her reasons, Harmy. Is your cloud ship ready to bring us back?
The fastest ship in the fleet. We'll be there in less than 3 days.
Enough time to lay plans along the way. I need your most trusted men to fight alongside the rebels against Vamon's troops.
They will. There are fewer of us than there are of them, but we have the light on our side. We'll follow your command, Kian. To the first mountain, if it be so. What about the Dolmari? Liko?
He's speaking to the prisoners. He'll accompany us. I'll send for him. Liko will expect his people to be brought back to Mercuria, or given free passage to wherever they want to go.
I give you my word, as soon as the conflict has been resolved.
We'll have to leave young Bip with his parents, or I'm sure he'll try to sneak on board our ship. Bip, time to go.
Everything's ready for the ceremony, Your Excellency. The engineers have informed me that the engine is ready. Whenever you wish to begin.
My men have been posted around the city, ready to handle any unrest. Though I don't expect any. This being Reap Moon's Eve, most of the peasants will be too drunk to pay attention.
Is there anything else you need, Prophet?
You've done all I've asked.
Nossa, olha a voz do cara, hein?
With the general away, there will be fewer distractions to
Parece que
worry
esse é o
about.
líder da
The Office of
organização.
Scientific Progress has proven itself a loyal servant to the goddess. The support in Sadir has been unwavering. I am pleased with your work.
Thank you, Prophet. We live to serve the goddess.
Where is the first?
In her room, praying for the success of our mission. She did not want to overshadow this ceremony with her presence. Her humility makes her a worthy one of the six.
You deserve all the glory tonight, sister. You and the commander, of course. When I activate the engine, a new era will begin. We will shape this world according to the wishes of the goddess. Magic
Quero saber quem é
will
esse
finally
profeta
be
aí atrás da
eradicated.
máscara.
The transition may cause fear and unrest for a time, but I trust you to handle this with authority and efficiency.
Of course.
I must prepare. When I am ready, I'll send word to you. You will have the privilege of telling the people of this city they're witnessing the birth of a new era.
Harmy has returned. With Kian. He's joined the resistance.
What? Who told you this?
They've been trying to recruit my men. Some have turned, though most have not.
Why didn't you inform the Prophet?
And have him cast us from the top of the tower. We'll handle this. The Prophet will never know.
Mother Utana and the First, they can't know either. They might interfere.
You take care of them. I will take care of the resistance and Harmy. Once and for all. Soon it won't even matter. Tonight, once the engine is active.
We take control, yes, I know. I just... We didn't need this. Not when we're so close, after all that we...
Don't worry yourself, sire. Proceed as planned.
Yes. Yes.
Bom, então é isso. Se você gostou do vídeo, dê aquele like. Não esqueça de se inscrever no canal e marcar o sininho para receber notificações sobre futuros vídeos. Então, um abraço e até mais.